chat. How's everyone doing? The ads. Listen. I just run 3 minutes of ads at the start of stream so that people can join without getting hit with pre-rolls for the first hour of stream. I'm sorry. Nothing happens when you're going through those opening, 7 ads. It's just the starting soon screen. And you're supporting your boy. It doesn't get any better than that, right? Can we agree that Cage 2 is the worst game and Cage Rechain is the best? Yeah, sure. I'll mention that to your caretaker at the mental asylum, that you feel that way. And they will almost assuredly up your meds. So everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. Don't you worry. Welcome to stream, everyone. Hello. It's time for some more Digimans. Let's just get right into Lost Evolution. Let's get doing it. Hello everyone and welcome back to Digimon Story Lost Evolution. Get me back in here. Do we? I don't remember. Did I get the full team? We have a Gomamon now. I think we're good. I think that this is the full team. It's just a matter of getting them to what they need to be. Sorry, something in my throat there. I just had lunch. Skullbalukimon at level 32! Using Skullbalukimon is going to be so fun. I love Skullbalukimon. So your Ancient Beetlemon, your Ancient Sphinxmon, your Ancient Garurumon, and also Baihumon. You're going to be Zukaimon, I assume? You're going to be Ebenwumon, and then you're going to be a Zulongmon, because we need Goldramon for a Zulongmon. Yeah. I think... And therefore I am. Don't I actually need to, degenerate this Gomamon again? Right now? How behind are the vids on YouTube? Very. 12 or 15 videos behind because I had to upload the Digimon World Championship. Yeah, I think I need to degenerate you into Poyomon really quickly, actually. So let's go out here and get you to level 5 real quick. YouTube vids are a stream and a half behind because I've only uploaded the first 3 videos of this to YouTube, haven't I? That's gonna change. I'm gonna start uploading Lost Evolution probably 3 vids a day. Oh, this is where Biomon was the entire time. Dead. Blue Trainer, did you just subscribe? Did you just subscribe on Twitch and it didn't come through my activity feed for some reason? Thanks for subbing, man. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. I don't know why that didn't go through on my activity thing. I'm glad you mentioned it in chat. I don't think that Gomamon learned a skill that's worth taking the time to put in the... whatchamacallit. Favorite DS game? World DS Dawn/Dusk or this game? Custom Robo Arena. My favorite Digimon DS game is Dawn and Dusk. Dawn and Dusk are still my favorites, I would say. I, too, cannot wait for Time Stranger. Honestly, there's a part of me that can't wait for Time Strangers just so that we can stop, every stream coming up being man, I can't wait for Time Stranger. Not that I'm not excited, but I feel like every other stream we get into a conversation of, man, I can't wait for Time Stranger. And I agree every single time. I just want that game out. Dead or alive? Yeah, I don't know why your sub didn't go through in Twitch chat or on the whatchamacallit. That's really weird. It's happened once or twice before, but it's very rare. But thank you for subscribing, Blue Trainer. Greatly appreciated. Time Stranger looks incredible. I cannot wait. I simply cannot wait. We're back in the Lost Evolution mine. So true. Alright, Gomamon. I should probably get you higher than level 5. Because it'll be better for your stats, now that I think about it. Do we have any quests we can take on? Let's find out. Oh, there it goes. Now it went through on the sub thing. It was just super delayed. Thank you for subbing at tier 1 for 2 months, Blue Trainer. Greatly appreciated. I wonder why that went through so late. That was like a 4-minute wait or something. Oh, it's already showing us all of the, like, different... Yeah, okay. Defeat the one blocking Login Mountain. We have a lot of quests available, actually. What the heck? Like a ton. Search for the QB tails. Alright. So we do need to worry about this at some point. I remember it's more annoying in this game than it was in Dawn and Dusk to get the natures you want, because you have to, like, go back and forth between rooms or something for deleting and creating Digimon. I will probably, in between streams, get the correct Digimon we need with the correct natures for the farm stuff, for the farm quests. For now, let's just do... Oh, no, not Loop Swamp, bro. No, not like this, bro. Not like this. Not like this. Alright, Lunamon, what you got? It's hard-seeded? What do you mean it's hard-seeded? The quest system? The Digimon you need and the natures they need to be are hard-seeded, yeah, but what nature the Digimon has is random. Seems there's been a mysterious shadow in Loop Swamp lately. I went to investigate, but turns out it was an Ebidramon. I heard rumors that you were an outstanding tamer, Sonia. Could you help Ebidramon get out of the swamp? You can only get to Loop Swamp by going underwater. You'll need a Digimon with the dive skill. You should go see Kamamon at Packet Coast first and hear about using the dive skill. Gomamon, do you have the dive skill? Perfect. What a way to start the day, am I right, chat? Going to Loop Swamp. Getting the right nature. The nature is random. The nature you need is hard-coded in the game, but the nature that your Digimon ends up with when it digivolves or when you digiconvert it is random. To my knowledge, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And by the time we get this done, we should be able to degenerate Gomamon. We can already degenerate Gomamon, but I'll feel better about degenerating Gomamon. Oh my goodness, a dog! Who put that there? Alright, Angemon. Punch that dog. Oh, Digimon. Out here making us punch dogs. Where is Kamamon? I think that the dive area to Loop Swamp is like right around here, isn't it? Isn't it this right here? I probably don't even need to talk to Kamamon. I can probably just go. We're gonna find out the hard way. Get your air cut, idiots. Kabuterimon, Angemon, and Baraimon should all be pretty close to digivolving. I think 2 of them needed level 31, and I think Angemon and Kabuterimon need level 31 to digivolve, and Baraimon needed 33. I stumbled over that sentence really hard. Gomamon! Could be worse. You could be going to Sunken Tunnel. I think Loop Swamp is worse, but you do have a point. Oh my goodness, a Gomamon. Gomamon, do you know how long I was looking for you? Needed a dive skill to be able to find Gomamon. I basically had to get a Gomamon to get Gomamon. Could be worse. You could be playing Championship again. So true. Please, no more Championship. Don't worry, chat. I don't think we're ever going to be going back to Championship. Now, there's still a possibility that we have to play Digimon World 4 again one day, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. Go away, Siakomon. I very clearly don't have time for you. I want my ultimates. At least World 4 is more proactive. In World 4, you get to press button to do thing. As opposed to Championship, where you don't really press any buttons. You kind of just, like, watch it all happen. Why not World 3? I mean, we could do World 3 again sometime. Yo, Lunamon! Also, there's Kamamon. I've already found my workaround to get a Kamamon, but Loop Swamp is where he was waiting all along. World 4 with friends? I've gotten Shroom, and literally only Shroom, because he's the only one who would have time and was willing to do it again. I've gotten Shroom to agree to do a 2-player World 4 Redux with me. If we ever hit that sub goal. I put the sub goal really high, though, because I didn't want to do it. Although we're in August now, we're almost to September, aka Subtember, so if we're ever going to hit some of those higher level sub goals, it's probably going to be in September. We'll see what happens. Loop Swamp Key. Anyways, I only played World 4 the once, or World 3 the once, didn't I? We'll probably do, we'll do a World 3 playthrough again, probably one day. A Redux. If people want to see it. I don't remember loving World 3. Wasn't World 3, like, fine, but it got really tedious at the end? I didn't love it. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Almost, it's the 3rd. Yeah, the month before September. Goodbye, turtles. I count almost as like a good couple of days before. Maybe if you're talking about a specific date. But when you're talking about an entire month, I would say that when you're in August, that means it is almost September. Just how, like, when it's February, that means it's almost March. A door. Digiport gate is opened. I also cannot wait for October. It is not almost October. We still have like 2 months to go before that. How many times do I have to hit you with this hand of fate, turtle? What was that game Wolfen was talking about that comes out at the end of this month? Oh, that's Wolfen in chat. Hi, Wolfen. Lost Soul Aside? I need to look into that. That comes out at the end of the month, right? I don't think I have any new... I don't think there are any new games coming out that I care about until October. So I could use something else to play in August and or September. Something new, that is. I have plenty of games that we could do on the channel. But, you know, I like to keep a little bit of new blood on the channel. Like, new stuff coming out instead of it just being older releases. Would you... Gain attack. Lame. Although I think boosting moves are better in Lost Evolution, actually, but still lame. What about the newish Persona game? What you talking about? I can play the Haikyuu gacha? So true. I signed up for that Digimon Elysian beta, by the way, chat. I doubt I'll get into it, but... Because it's only like 1,000 people or something, but I think I am when Digimon Elysian drops. I'm gonna try and get into the Digimon card game. Doubtcast wants to play Persona gacha games. Or are they talking about Persona X? Persona X is not newish, in my opinion. And also, it sucks. I don't care about any Persona mobile game. I'm going in circles, Your Honor. It's on PC too? Yeah, it's on PC now, but it's a mobile game that they put on PC to try and make more money off of it. Isn't it getting, like, bombarded with negative reviews too? I saw people tweeting about how, like, it's almost gotten enough negative reviews to have, like, all of its reviews be overwhelmingly negative. Like, isn't Persona 5, the Phantom X or whatever, isn't it, like, falling apart at the seams right now? Mixed according to Steam, but it's close. It almost has enough negative reviews to be overall negative, is what I heard. So it should say mixed right now, but I think it's close to switching to full negative. Anyways, I don't care about Persona 5X at all. I think it's stupid and a waste of time. Guess what do you think about Persona 4 Revival? Should have been called Rewind. Atlas are pathetic loser cowards for not calling it Rewinds. They saw that the internet realized that Rewind would be the perfect name for it, and then they were like, well, now we're not doing it. And so they called it Revival instead. Hand of Fate. Alright, there we go. I wanted to get Gomamon to level 12. Now that we have the Digiport here, let's go back to the Digibase, degenerate Gomamon to Poyamon. And then we'll come back and find the Abidramon and get the quest done. And then after we get the quest done, we'll come back and we should be able to Digivolve the Poyamon into Kamamon. All according to plan. It's brilliant, brilliant, brilliant! Alright, buddy. Degenerate down. Max level 33. How do you feel about D&D? Not a fan. I'm not a big D&D guy. I've been doing some tabletop RPGs that are kind of like similar to D&D with some friends, actually. I'm doing like a Marvel one that one of my friends put together recently. I based my character off of Kevin Levin from Ben 10. So I'm doing that. But it's not really my, my thing. I've tried like straight D&D before. Like just actual D&D with some friends. Didn't enjoy it. But then I made some new friends who are really into tabletop RPGs, and they kept inviting me to them, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll play some. Which version of Kevin Levin? The Alien Force Ultimate Alien, obviously, because that's the best Ben 10 period. I made my character, he's got like, he's like a space, like, thief outlaw guy, kind of like how Kevin was an outlaw, or like a thief and all, at the start of Alien Force. And then, I gave him, like, he's got, like, super strength powers, and then, illusion powers. Because I was trying to do a mix of, like, Kevin and Gwen ability-wise. Which version? We're using some, I think it's called, like, Mavas and Multiverses. It's like, instead of Marvel, the R is replaced with an H, like Marvels. And Multiverses, I think, is like the name of the rule book that we're using or something. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really pay attention to the rule book or the rules or anything. I, like, get in a call with my friends who do this a lot more than me. And then they tell me what I need to do to make a character, and I do it, and then they give me a character sheet, and then I show up at the RPG game, like, call time, and just kind of, like, play it by ear from there. You basically made Kevin and Gwen's child? Yes, more or less. Off topic, but big fan of Chaos's voice. I like it. At least someone does. Boyo! Alright, where the heck is this a Digimon, though? Excuse me, Mr. Lobster, where are you? Some know-it-all in chat is gonna be like, actually, he's not a lobster, he's like a shrimp or something? I don't know, listen, it's a lobster, man. Are you telling me people don't like your voice? It depends on the person. Who put this ice here? A Gawabamon? Prawn, that's it. It's a prawn. Listen, it's a lobster, bro. Statistically, Chaos, someone has to. Hand of fate. Ooh, the sword of the Shogun. I don't think I have anyone to blow up this ice. Ice melt ability. I hope the Digimon isn't behind the ice. They didn't tell me I'd need that ability. Do, do, do. But thank you for the kind words. I want my ultimates and I want them now. Well, honestly, more than the ultimates, I want the sovereigns and I want them now, but we'll... Dun, 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 dun. Would you look at that? Another dead end. Oh, Loop Swamp. The more you change, the more you stay the same. Are there any new Persona games coming out, like Persona 6 or something? No! Feels like Atlas isn't doing much of anything with Persona right now. Where is my Persona 5 Arena, and where is my Persona 6? To be fair to Atlas, they did make Metaphor Fantasio, which was a pretty darn good game very recently. Time Stranger to reintroduce Loop Swamp. Breaking news! Digimon Story Time Stranger to reintroduce Loop Swamp. Excitement for game drops by 30%. What is Persona 5 X? It's a mobile game that was released exclusively in China that made money because it's a mobile game in China, and they just recently put it on PCs like worldwide and all, but apparently the worldwide version is really bad, and so it's getting awful reviews. Yeah, they announced Persona 4 Revival, but like, did they even give a date for it? Persona 4 Revival isn't gonna happen for like another year or two, right? I don't remember. This is the end area. Put Digimon Championship in Time Stranger. The side minigame in Time Stranger is literally just Digimon Championship. I could see it. Oh, I hate this map. Get in line, brother. Who doesn't hate this map? Put World 4 into Time Stranger. Genius. They can even gonna put Persona 4 Golden stuff or make that DLC like in the answer. It'd be a lot harder to include the Golden stuff with, Marie as DLC compared to Reload, because Reload's thing. Where is this a Beedramon? Hello? It'd be a lot harder to put the Golden stuff as DLC because Marie's storyline goes throughout the entire game, as opposed to Reload's Aegis story, which only happens after the end of the main story. I would expect them to have Marie in from the get-go, but who knows? Where is this a Beedramon at? Is it behind the ice melt? Do I need ice melt for this? This put me back here. Can I not do this quest without ice melt also? Yes, can you give me your top 5 platforming games off the top of your head? Astrobot #1. Sly Cooper count as just a platform? Yeah, it's a platforming game. It's got more than platforming to it, but it's mostly a platforming game, right? Astrobot, then Sly 3, then Sly 2. Then Sly 4, then Sly 1. The first Spyro in the Reignited trilogy was pretty good. I enjoyed that game. I played Persona 5 Tactica and it was really disappointing. Yeah, Tactica sucked. Bad spinoff. I can't, like, think of other platforming games. Oh, you know, it's SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's, like, majority, platforming, isn't it? Does someone in chat know if I have to do the ice melt thing to find this a Beedramon, or did I just miss a turn? If I need ice melt, then we should leave. And probably give up on this quest until later. Oh, Rift Apart? Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart was, like, really, really good. This is where we were earlier. I'm going in circles. Leftover plate. Get me out of here. Oh, duh, Mario Odyssey. How did I forget about Mario Odyssey? It just completely slipped my mind. Mario Odyssey... I like Mario Odyssey more than Astrobot. I actually don't know. I'm gonna say Astrobot, then Mario Odyssey, then Sly 3, then Sly 2. And then, like, Super Mario Galaxy 2. Kaz, I need good romance anime to watch. Got any suggestions? Boy, howdy do I. Kaguya-sama Love is War. Best romance anime ever invented. Would recommend. 10 out of 10. Spy Family isn't really romance. It's more like family comedy, but there's like a smidge of romance in there. Spy Family, would recommend. Other than that, I haven't really watched many romance anime. I should watch more, to be honest. Kamemon! Bum, 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 bum. Spy Family has romance? Yeah, the mom and the dad character, bro. Why did you all caps family? In your family, do your parents not have romance between each other, bro? You're the one being weird here. I'm not seeing anywhere that you have to have Ice Melt to find a Digimon. Alright, chat, we're going back into the Loop Swamp Mines. My mother's dead, so no. Both of my parents are dead, and they still had romance between each other. You don't get to, nah, dog. You don't get to, like, one of my parents is dead yourself out of this. Both of my parents are dead as can be for 5 and 7 years, respectively. Absolutely had romance between each other. Go back and talk to the Kamemon. Oh, do I have to talk to the Kamemon? That's so annoying. Chat said that I didn't have to talk to the Armadillomon last time when we went to Login Mountain. So I thought that I didn't have to talk to the Kamemon for the Abidramon thing. I watched one episode of Dawn to Dawn and was like, nah, I'm out. That's respectable. I really like Dawn to Dawn, but it definitely, like, if it doesn't click with you, it's super off-putting. Dawn to Dawn isn't really something I would recommend to someone unless I knew their tastes pretty well, to be honest. To be clear, I think Dawn to Dawn is great. I'm waiting for Season 2 to finish before I binge all of Season 2 of Dawn to Dawn, because I think Season 2 is airing right now, right? But, unless you know the person's tastes and that they'd be into, like, the weird stuff Dawn to Dawn does, very hard to recommend. Different genre, but I've been working my way through Goblin Slayer. I need to go watch the second season of Goblin Slayer. I never watched the second season. I watched the first season. I enjoyed it. I quite like Goblin Slayer. I gotta watch season 2. For anyone in chat, I've been talking about it recently because I've been re-watching through it with Shroom and Lone Wolf on our Thursday anime hangouts. You should, if you haven't already, you should watch Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone is incredibly good, and its final season is airing right now. And its final season is its 4th season, so like you'll have a good bit to watch. Now is a great time to watch Dr. Stone, because if you start watching Dr. Stone in the next like week or two, you should get to the final season about the time the final season finishes airing. So, oh, here it is. You can basically binge all of Dr. Stone from start to finish, because I think that the anime finishes airing in like 6 or 7 weeks from now, something like that. Ah, Agua. About to start the Sly Cooper series today, the trilogy at least. Would highly recommend. I hope you enjoy it. Not sure about Thieves in Time because I don't like PlayStation stream games. I feel you. I would recommend it just because, you know, it's the 4th and final game in the series. Because they refuse to make more. I'm not bitter. Diving underwater, do that, you gotta have dive skill just like that. There you go. Lunamon asked you, you could have said that earlier. Need to find Digimon with dive. Betamon, for example, place them in your party. Just go any place with a fountain spring, dive in, give it a try. Okay, well, I talked to the Kamamon. So hopefully now the Abidramon will show up. I also love Dr. Stone. I can't wait to watch through Season 4. I was watching Hunter x Hunter, but it's so slow. I have not watched Hunter x Hunter. I've, of course, heard great things about it, and I love Yu Yu Hakusho, which has the same author as Hunter x Hunter. However, I have a personal belief that I refuse to watch something that, like, that I don't think will be finished. So until Togashi actually finishes Hunter x Hunter, I don't want to watch or read it. It's also why I haven't gotten into One Piece yet. I've said this many times, and it holds true. I refuse to watch or read One Piece, which, by the way, I will read it. I do not have time to watch One Piece in my life. But I will read all of One Piece when One Piece is over. When Oda releases the final chapter of One Piece, which I'm not sure he's ever gonna do at this point, then I will read One Piece from chapter 1 all the way to the end. But I'm not doing it until he finishes One Piece. Isn't One Piece in the final arc? Yeah, Oda said that like 3 years ago. So, you know, we'll see. Do you like Fire Force? No, I actually actively dislike Fire Force. I watched like half of its first season and kind of hated it. I thought it was way too, like, goofy and stupid. And I just didn't really care about any of the characters. I'm betting he finishes One Piece before Martin finishes the next Game of Thrones book. George R.R. Martin is never writing another Game of Thrones book. I've joined... I don't even watch or read Game of Thrones, and I don't care about Game of Thrones. But, you know, it's such a huge cultural thing that I know the gist about a lot of stuff. I'm part of the group that thinks that George R.R. Martin is never going to write the final Game of Thrones book. The real One Piece were the friends we made along the way. So true. Wait a minute, was I here before? This looks new. Oh, no, I have been here because it's the gate. Never mind. Where is this Abidramon, bro? Where is he? What about Buso Renkin? Never heard of it. What's the name of this area again? Shut up! This is the mines swamp, where we keep going back to the mines. Lord Buso Renkin? Someone pitch Buso Renkin to me. What is it? What is it? What's the concept? It's okay to admit if you're lost? I'm not lost, I just don't know where Abidramon is. Is it still considered being lost if you don't know where your destination, like where you were going in the first place? Lost is when you're trying to get somewhere and you get lost on the way to it, right? But like, I'm kind of just wandering aimlessly. I don't care about the voice cast for Buso Renkin because I'd watch it sub anyway, so. This is why they call it Lost Evolution? Okay, bro. Oh, this is back where I was before, isn't it? Okay, so this time we go down this way. I think that's still lost. Is it still lost? I believe you. It's basically alchemy weapons versus homunculus monsters. Alright, listen. We all know that Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is one of the best anime ever made. Who do you think is the coolest character in an anime? My favorite character in fiction ever is Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto. So, I'll just say Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto. Honorable mentions, Sinbad from Magi, Madara Uchiha and Itachi Uchiha from Naruto. And, because I just mentioned Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Roy Mustang. Just like some of the coolest characters in anime of all time from the top of my head. Starting to think that talking to the Kamemon has not made the Abidramon appear, but maybe it's at the end area now. Oh, it did. He's here. Who are you? Have you come to tease me? I could be serious too when push comes to shove. Finally. I'm glad that we spent like 45 minutes on this. This is 2 YouTube videos of hunting this Abidramon. Why are you in the far right corner? What are you doing? It's hard to sell Buso Renkin in the sense that I don't know what else to say about it. Yeah, it's fair. Mega Blaster! Zoro, he's always lost. Bro, I don't even watch One Piece, but one of my favorite things are when people do anime edits of like a bunch of characters from like an anime that they like, and then Zoro is just included in the middle of it, even though it's not an edit for One Piece. Like, I remember watching one where it was someone just showing, like, all of the Demon Slayer, like, Hashiras or whatever they're called, like, doing their sword swings and all that. And then, like, after the 4th sword swing from Demon Slayer, Zoro was just there, and then it went back to the Demon Slayer characters. It was so funny. It was hilarious. Ow, ow, ow! I was just hot into the water because I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. What's that, a mysterious shadow? I see, I've been scaring everyone by accident. Did you say your name was Sonia? Could you tell everyone they don't need to be afraid? I'll do my best to leave the water, too. Whee! First try. Abidramon was confirmed for Time Stranger 2, right? Was he? I don't remember. He might have been. I see you helped Abidramon understand the situation. Now everyone should feel safe again. Thank you, Sonia. Great job. Here's your reward. Get me out of here. All right, got that quest done. Not bad, not bad. Took a lot longer than it should have, but it is what it is. When do you Digivolve? Numamon. Ew. Level 20 to Digivolve to Guapamon, alright. And you can become Mega Kabuterimon Red, let's go. Have you watched the live-action Sonic movies? I have not. I wanted to, actually, but I just never got around to it. I should make some friends of mine watch it with me sometime. Watch them with me sometime. There are 3 of them now, right? Success. You need 1 more level. You need 4 more levels, and then you got a lot of degenerating to do. You Digivolve at 32. You Digivolve at 27. Right, you were Were-Garurumon, but I had to degenerate you to get enough max level to be able to Digivolve into Ancient Garurumon. Yeah. Yeah, I've mostly only heard good things about the live-action Sonics, which is why I wanted to watch them. Again, I just haven't gotten around to it. Whoops. Dude, we haven't been doing quests like at all. We should knock out a few more before I get back to the main story. Need help with Dracmon. Talk to a carefree Agumon in the farm. Oh, I have... The Agumon that I have in the farm is carefree. That's lucky. Have you played Sonic Mania? No. I have not. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, Sony. I got a favor to ask of you. Recently, Dracmon's been playing a lot of pranks. It's been causing a lot of trouble around Packet Coast. Could you go teach him a lesson for me? Sonia, hey, there's this guy, and I hate him. Could you go, like, punch him in the face for me? You got it, bro. Anything for you, Agumon. Alright, where is this punk? Said Packet Coast, right? So this way? Haven't watched the third one, but I heard Keanu played a character in it. Didn't Keanu voice Shadow, the Hedgehog? Idris Elba voices Knuckles, I know that. Hey, yo, Power Blaster? Don't mind if I do. Where you at, Dracmon? Where you at? Isn't this the first game that, like, Dracmon and Dracmon's Digivolution line were included in? I think it is, right? Gonna mix up the Digimon a bit. Yeah, it seems good. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Yeah, I'll probably watch the Sonic movies at some point. I basically just need, like, an opportunity, you know? Could be kind of hard with how busy I've been recently. Still surreal that the Kamom Online are finally in a 3D Digimon game. Hey, they were in whatchamacallit, weren't they? In the PS2 Data Squad game? Weren't they? I don't remember, actually. Goodbye, Digimon. Been watching Chaos's content since Digimon World 3. How do you people last so long here? It's astounding. YouTube is still that deprived of Digimon content, huh? Ah, yes, my four-legged Garurumon. Punch them. Mega Blaster. Bum, 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 bum. Hi, Dracmon. Why did I mistake you with Dracomon? I definitely mistook you with Dracomon a second ago. Huh? What's that? You got business with me? Stop my pranks, you say? I'm causing trouble, you say? No way, I'll do what I want. If you insist, then have a taste of my claws. We mostly stay just to watch you get lost. Yeah, that adds up. That makes sense. I've been watching you on YouTube since you started playing the OG Persona 5. Whew, that was like 17, 18? You've been here a while. This thing is level 10. I don't know if anyone else noticed that. I certainly did. It's dead, Your Honor. I don't want to stop playing pranks, so you have chosen death. What's this? Why are you so strong? I just let my guard down today. I'm actually much stronger. My claws will rip you to shreds one day. Don't you forget it. What do you want? Get lost? I'll bite, you know. Do I just go back to Agumon now? Beep, beep, beep. Found chaos when Hacker's Memory came out before he became a streamer. Ah, back when my internet was bad. I just can't watch live streams often because of time zone issues. Yeah, those time zones. Unfortunate, but how it is. That's why the VODs are always there. Back to the Digibase! Whee! Can't just get a better time zone. Why don't you just take your country and push it into a better time zone? Welcome back, Sonia. How'd it go? I see. Seems Dracmon isn't such a bad guy, but they just need some time to cool down, right? Thanks for your help, Sonia. Here's your reward. You're very reliable. I'll be sure to let everyone know. Yeah, whatever. A viewer from Asia. Always blows me away how many different places in the world people watch my content from. HP and MP were fully restored. Switch on the PC. Alright, what else we got? Defeat the one blocking Login Mountain. In Akuamon. Test my rival Aquilamon's strength for me. Okay. So that's all we have right now unless we get more specific Digimon in the thing. I will work on getting... I think we have the scan data for most of these Digimon. I'll work on getting the correct whatchamacallits in between this stream and the next one, hopefully, if I have time. Just missing out on Antarctica viewers? So true. As soon as those penguins get fiber optic, then my Antarctica viewership is going to go through the roof. Are you Sonia? You're a tamer, right? Please help us. Please protect our home. There's an Akuamon rampaging about in Login Mountain. If this keeps going, our home will be destroyed, so please hurry and stop Akuamon. I'm on it. I got a Mega Kabuterimon Red ready to go for this. It's like 2 in the morning for you right now? What are you doing awake? Kowalski! Wi-Fi me. Private, now that we have high-speed internet, what should we watch first? Well, Skipper, I think that we should watch Chaos in the Sky play Digimon Lost Evolution on Twitch. What do you think, Rico? Kowalski! Translation. He says it's the best option for Digimon content, sir. Alright, Private. We'll give it a try. Private, why are 3 of these videos in a row all in Loop Swamp? Skipper, sometimes you just get lost in Loop Swamp. You'd understand if you played the game, Skipper. Kowalski, analyze this Loop Swamp. We're gonna map it out entirely. Alright, I'm done being the penguins from Madagascar now. It was fun while it lasted though, right? Get a Daipenmon to set up 5G Wi-Fi? Genius. Eureka killed me? It's all in the throat movements to get a good Rico voice. Real plot twist, Chaos is British? Never. I could never be British. I'm too American. My blood yearns to throw tea into the harbor. Yeah, where's this Akuamon at? Bum, 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 bum. I found it. I can't control myself. I'm gonna destroy everything. All right. What if you did a DNA test and found out that you originate from Scotland? Does that mean I get a dragon from How to Train Your Dragon? No, wait. They aren't Scottish, right? My ignorance of non-American cultures is showing. What's your best British impression? I want to hear it. I'm awful at impressions. Aren't Vikings Scottish? Yeah, right? Right? But no, Vikings are like from, like, Norway. Like Nordic? Yeah, Nordic? You know, maybe the real Vikings are the friends we made along the way. Anyways, I can't do impressions. Vikings are Scandinavian. All right, this is all getting too complicated for me. All I know is that I'm American, and it is my God-given right to make fun of all other cultures as necessary in the moment. That's how it be. Shogun Sword. You know, I've been thinking recently that I should start taking clips from streams and turning them into YouTube shorts and all. Maybe I should finally start doing that and do it with that ping one that I did. That could make a funny short, maybe. I've been thinking that I should throw shorts on the channel for a while now. I might give that see about editing that and throwing it up as a short later this week. Sub-Zero Ice Fan. Get Mega Blaster, idiot. This Akuamon is very bulky, but cannot deal damage. Insta-death? What the heck, bro? Oh, did I buy more revives? Uh-oh. No! Well, chat, we gotta go make some purchases after this. I can't believe it got an insta-kill on my Mega Kabuterimon. Get out of here. That's what you get for saying it doesn't do damage. Wolfen. I'll remember that. Man, look at all this experience that my Mega Kabuterimon is. This 1,200 experience, bro! He turned his back on me. Well, Angemon can Digivolve now. That's nice. Kamemon's like 2 levels away. Where am I? Who are you? I see. I must have lost my memory. I'm unable to suppress that other side of myself sometimes. All I do is cause trouble. Okay, warp back. And buy revives. do, do. Da-na-na-na-na. Give me revives. I forgot that we, like, ran out after that boss fight last time. Yeah, it should do. That'll handle it. Alright, I think we can Digivolve Angemon now. Into Magna Angemon. Look at those fancy boots. Now, what do you need to become Goldramon? Because we need Goldramon, right? Max level 65? Are you insane? You're gonna have to Digivolve into, like, Seraphimon first. Yeah, because Digimon needs max level 60 for some reason? What are these requirements, Angemon? What is this? Doesn't even tell me what your max level is going to be when you become Seraphimon. Alright, so you got to get to level 41 to become Seraphimon, and then degenerate back into Magna Angemon, and then level 44 for Goldramon. Hopefully, Digivolving into Seraphimon, then degenerating will get you to 65 for your max level. It should get really close, at least. The things I do to get these Sovereign Digimon, dude. You have to get to level 33. Oh, you had to have a max level of 36 to become Digitamamon. We're lucky, because that's exactly what you can do. You gotta get to 27, you gotta get to 32, which is your max level. You gotta get to 20. And then I didn't actually look at you Digivolving. Oh, you could just Digivolve into Ancient Beetlemon. We have to befriend an Akuamon, which we haven't done, but shouldn't be hard to do at all. And you have to have a max level of 47, which you don't. Your max level right now is 41. It probably will be easier to Digivolve you into Hercules Kabuterimon. You'd have to degenerate to Kabuterimon, Digivolve to Mega Kabuterimon, degenerate to Kabuterimon again. And I think that would get you to a max level of 47 to where you could become Ancient Beetlemon, but I think it's just going to be easier to get Hercules Kabuterimon and then degenerate and then go to Ancient Beetlemon. Yeah. Yeah. That's how we're gonna do it. Sonia, you stopped Akuamon for us. That one has a tendency to go on sudden rampages, and our home wasn't damaged at all. Thank you so much. Please take this as a reward. I think we have one more quest to do, and then we'll get back to the main story and continuing on through that. Because the other quests all need specific Digimon that I don't have yet. Yep, just one more. Rival or friends? Alright, Birdramon, I'll go beat up this Aquilamon for you. My name is Birdramon, and I have a rival. It's Aquilamon from Login Mountain. I'm in the middle of training, but still have a long way to go. I want to find out just how strong Aquilamon has become right now. In other words, I'd like you to go challenge him to a fight for me. Alright. Get me over to Login Mountain. We should definitely be able to get Gawapamon by the end of this. Beep, beep. Okay, so you're gonna play Donkey Kong Bonanza. If you haven't yet, have I got some great news for you. If you go look on my channel at this very moment, you will see that I have already uploaded like over 30 videos of Donkey Kong Bonanza. That game is Fantastic. Get bit. Yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza has been fantastic. We're going to be streaming more of that tomorrow. Dead. Where is this Aquilamon going to be at? What if it's right where the Akuamon was? Beep, beep, beep. Login Mountain has a lot more bugs in this game than it did in previous games. Gurumon, what level are you? Just hit level 21, you gotta get to 27 to go back to where Garurumon. Dude, I want H. Oh, hey, it's Aquilamon. I see you're looking to challenge me, huh? In that case, let's see what you got. Miss. Oh my goodness, action chains. Oh. I didn't think these came up until later in the game. This Aquilamon must just be that fast. Not the Thunder Claw. Get Ice Fangs. And get Shogun Sworded. Musimon, you need some non-dark attacks, bro. You're not going to be able to do anything as soon as we run into something that resists dark. Mega Blaster. Do, 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 do. Sorry, just a second. I'm checking a message. Alright. My bad, my bad. Get bit. Oh, I paralyzed you at some point. Go me. I'm a genius. Dumb idiot. Wonder if Time Stranger is somehow going to be trade compatible with Hacker's Mirror and Cybersleuth? Nah, I don't think so. Didn't they say they don't, like, Hacker's Memory and all, you can, like, do online battles against other people, right? Didn't they say that they weren't doing that in Time Stranger because they were just focused on the single-player experience? I definitely don't think there's going to be any trading or anything between Hacker's Memory and Cybersleuth. I don't think that those games are going to interact at all with Time Stranger. It's not really Digimon's thing. My speed is returned to normal. Crit? Alas. Easy full para. Bro, Aquilamon sucks at this game. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Goodbye, bird. Alright, big 1300 experience. Let's go. Bergemon sure picked the right person for the job, which means they've probably gotten quite strong himself. Here, take this. The Friendship Medal! It's a medal of friendship. Pass this on to Bergemon. It's a symbol of our promise to have a match again next time we meet. Bro just handed me Sasuke's headband from Naruto. Sonia, welcome back. Why do you talk to me every time I come back here? Hello. I see Aquilamon's gotten stronger. I'll accept this proof of our promise. In other words, I won't lose. Here's your reward. I'm grateful for your assistance. Hello. Look at equipment. This is all the equipment you have. It just occurred to me that we don't have any of the, like, experience rings and all, which I think this game still has, like Dawn and Dusk do. I don't know when we can buy them. Let's go to Tamer Town real quick and see if we can. On the Switch version for Hacker's Memory and Cyber Sleuth, once you beat the main stories, you could swap your Digimon between the two. Yeah, but, like, those games are very similar to one another and run off of one another and all, right? Like, you couldn't trade your Digimon World DS Digimon with Dawn and Dusk, and you couldn't do, like, Dawn and Dusk to Lost Evolution, I'm pretty sure. Tamertown Port. So I do not think that Time Stranger will communicate with either Cyber Sleuth game, like, at all. Maybe I'll be wrong. I don't think I am, though. Are you a different panda? None of these say experience. Cringe. I think Octomon gives one as a reward. Oh, yeah, there's an Octomon over here that, like, gives you stuff, right? How does he work again? Octomon. Octomon. Yo, thanks for coming. The name's Octomon. Got any spare plates? I'll take them off your hands. What's that? You don't know what spare plates are? When you repair plates at the Digilab, if you already have that plate, you don't need it anymore. Since you put it in the tree, it gets into a consumable. Isn't a waste leaving them like dust. So I'll take those off your hands. Oh. So, like... Alright, password boy, leave me alone. So, we're probably not getting anything from Octomon in this playthrough. Alright, warp me. Womp, 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 womp. Do, 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 do. We want to go to the Limit Valley port. Bum, 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 bum. I forgot to digivolve the Kamamon. Stupid idiot. If you could skip Lopmon and Terriermon yapping, it would be so fast to get spare plates. Maybe I'll get some spare plates off stream as well when I'm getting the, when I'm doing the other thing. When I'm getting the Digimon natures we need. When I come back here for Digivolve Kamamon. My ability to walk from one room to another room and forget entirely what I was doing or why I was walking to that room in the first place is unparalleled. I'm very good at it. Bum, 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 bum. Guapamon! Success. Alright, wait, what do you need to become Schwajinmon? Or however you say it? Whoops. I hit up. You can't wrap it by pressing up to go to the bottom one. Just gotta get to level 30. I have all the other requirements. And you can absolutely make it to level 30. Alright. Schwajinmon, here we come. Back to the Digimon Laboratory or whatever they call it. The place that looks like Highlight Haven. Bum, 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 bum. Hello. Oh no, enemies. He's got a gun, get down! Everybody hit the deck! Deputymon, as a fellow gun-loving American, born in the land of the free. I feel, okay, you're dead, never mind. I don't have to try and convince you to join my side anymore. Truly pains my American heritage to have to take down a gun. Nice damage, bro. Bet your mom's real proud of you, Gargemon. Yo, look at those Guapamon level ups. It would be great if by the end of this area, we had Garurumon back at level 27. So we could get where Garurumon. Is Deputymon in Time Stranger? Did they say that Deputymon was in Time Stranger? I don't remember. They've announced so many Digimon in Time Stranger, it's honestly kind of hard to keep track of what got in and what didn't, or what hasn't been confirmed. What's the plan for Baraimon? It's gonna digivolve into Digitamamon and then degenerate to Kakatorimon and then degenerate to Biomon and then go straight through Biomon's line to Zukaiamon. Deputymon is in Time Stranger. Oh, you know we're gonna be using Deputymon as one of our champions. And then I'm gonna somehow turn it into Bielstarmon. It's a clock! Sub-Zero Ice Fang. Bam, 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 da-da-da. Isn't there like a cutscene in this area somewhere? I don't remember if it's like the bandits or if it's something else. You can really tell that I've only played this game once. I remember the gist of the game, but I do not remember any of the finer details like I do in Dawn and Dusk, which I played like 30 times each. Stupid machines. Never stood a chance. Helpy's using time. Time. Stop. That is not the move I meant to use, but it's fine. A kill is a kill. Oh, Baraimon is almost at 33. That's really good. Healing Spring. Pointless. Who needs to heal when you can murder? I heal by harming others. Vampire build. What game am I thinking of? Rogue Legacy. Oh. Oh, hi. All right, it's one of the stupid kids I'm trying to find. Takuto, you're safe. Hey, where's Yui? Isn't she with you? She's with me, of course. I've hidden her in a safe place. Is that so? Thanks for taking care of her, Takuto. I bet it's been pretty dangerous and scary for you, huh? Indeed, I've met with many dangerous things, but I managed to defeat every last one of them. Me. And this War Growlmon here. I managed to make my way through the evil dimension of evil. Me, all by myself. And this Glock that I was carrying. Did you call for me, my tamer? Do whatever you need to do in order to stop these two. We absolutely cannot allow them to continue any further. Understood, my tamer. I'll stop them here and now. What are you talking about? You're just messing around, right? How many times do I have to teach this War Growlmon this lesson? Why is there a Metal Tyrannomon and a Denobimon here? Yo, Masquerade from Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Good show. This is Master Tyrannomon, not Metal Tyrannomon. All right, Dinobimon's fast. It has to die first. Them's the rules. We should get a lot of experience out of this. Gonna have to get Greymon for the Parrotmon fight in Time Stranger. Yo, the references! Man, I want Time Stranger to come out. War Growlmon, how many times do I have to tell you that this is not a Pokemon game? Gurumon's feeling a little frail defense-wise. Come on. Did I Mega Blaster you the other turn? I should have done this. It's almost dead. Please die to this. Okay, thank goodness. Gurumon's miss didn't cost us. 1 down, 2 to go. Atomic Blaster, that's gonna hurt. Okay, crit boy. If that's how you want to play it. Dude, Musyamon is so bulky for some reason. Get back up. Well, oh, thank you for specifically not hitting Garurumon. Because you can get it Huanglongmon as well. I don't think Huanglongmon is in this game. Or as I prefer to call it, Fanglongmon, because it's easier to say. So the answer is no. I need to do some healing. But I also really want to kill this War Growlmon because that Atomic Blaster hurts. I need to buy more healing items. Today I've learned. I need to go back to Tamer Town and just buy a bunch of stuff. Okay, 500 everyone is more than I thought I was getting there. Oh no, they did a healing move. Why is their healing move better? Stop using Atomic Blaster. Go away, War Growlmon. Coffee Daddy Dragonmon. Yeah. Now we're talking. Dang it, why do you resist Dark? That's all Musyamon knows how to do. I should have put Magna Angemon in for this fight. I forgot that we had like a big fight here. Ow! Stop using Atomic Blaster, bro! No, I want you to attack the War Growlmon. Ooh, that crit is huge. That is a big help, actually. And then you do the revive because you can't really hurt the War Growlmon much. Please no Atomic Blaster. Oh, no, his speed went back to normal. Alright, yeah, use this move instead. This move sucks. That's what you get for using a Pokemon move in a Digimon game. Theoretically speaking, you should die to this Power Blaster. Please. Let's go. Gamer moment. For some reason, Master Tranamon got really slow after that. Maybe I should have gone for the Master Tranamon first, actually, because it probably would have died faster. Ah, whatever. Oh, you were weak to Dark this entire time? I should have gone for you first. Whatever, we got it. You were the highest level, actually. Alright, I was expecting a little more than 1,600 experience, but that's still really good. Braimon can Digivolve. Garurumon still has 2 levels to go. Ooh, hello. Electro Blaster over Mega Blaster, and then Wild Thunderclaw over Thunderclaw. Love it. The DJ Shooter. It shoots all of your DJs. How will you get your bonanzas then? As I expected, Sonia really is the most troublesome. Able to defeat anyone, serious, obedient, and also quite smart. Did you just call me obedient? As a tamer, you're indeed the perfect specimen. Hey, stop messing around, Takuto. What are you doing? Attacking us, kidnapping Asuka? Was that all you're doing too? Indeed, but what matters right now is that a strong tamer like you is nothing but a danger to Yui. If you aren't going to be our ally, then you should leave us alone. Why would being a strong tamer put Yui in danger? We've come all this way in order to find and help you. Even if I explained it, you wouldn't understand. More importantly, I don't need your help. Rather, your getting in the way is quite troublesome. If you continue further, I'll be forced to see you as an enemy. And who knows what may happen after that. I know what'll happen after that. I'm gonna kick you into that pond there and you're gonna drown, you stupid little idiot. Hey, wait, Takuto! What a dumb loser. We should put him in timeout without an iPad. Takuto definitely an iPad kid. You can tell. You can see it in his eyes. Yo, Lakismon and Wergarurumon out here with the bunny girls? Why are they so fast? Why are my Digimon so slow? I need my Wergarurumon. We're actually really close to Skullbalukimon now. I wasn't even thinking about that. How far are you? I'm still near the beginning of the game. I don't know how to accurately tell you how far in the game I am. Pretty far. Like about 7 hours worth of gameplay far, give or take. I just beat what is probably like the 8th or 9th boss of the game, maybe? I don't know, man. How do you describe how far you are in a Digimon DS game? I guess if I was playing Dawn and Dusk, I could tell you, like, what most recent main mission I've done. And if we were playing Digimon World DS, I could tell you what Tamer rank I am. But I think Lost Evolution actually doesn't have a very clear, like, hey, this is how far in the game you are, other than, like, what areas you're in. Honestly, just don't know how to describe the distance of the game I'm in. Just met Devimon with the black box. I'm probably, like, 5 main missions ahead of that. You're definitely still early in the game, yeah, compared to where we are. This game doesn't really break stuff into, like, main missions like Dawn and Dusk and DS do. So it's kind of hard to like, visualize the distance of the game I'm in. There's a Mott Galgamon here. Bro, I need more ultimates. Can't wait for October. You and me both. And, like, 90% of the rest of chat. Cannot wait for Time Stranger. Wish it were here already. There's the kind of damage I'm looking for. Did you ever do a redux of Digimon World DS? No, I was that annoyed with the end of DS that I never thought about playing Digimon World DS again, to be honest. We'll probably do Digimon World DS again one day. Electro Blaster! Are the mounts in Time Stranger going to be separate from your actual Digimon? I don't think so, but I might be wrong. But I don't think so. Why did I get the Light Spirit from that fight? I think it's going to be based on what Digimon you have in your party, like what Digimon you can use as mounts. It'd be kind of weird for them to do it any other way, but I guess I shouldn't speak as if I know for certain. A Wild Thunder Claw might have been better there, actually. I should have looked at the stat differences. That guy makes a World DS randomizer next? Yes! There we go. Has that Dawn and Dusk randomizer, has it been getting updates in all, chat, since we played it? We played it at the start of this year, right? It came out at the start of the year? Have they still been working on it? Have they been upgrading it and all? Updating it? Because I still want to do a randomized playthrough of Dawn, but I'm not going to do that until after Time Stranger at this point. I'd rather wait until it's hopefully gotten a good amount of updates, maybe next year. Whee! Oh no! Things! The genocide attack! Ah, a Digimon after my own heart. My Garurumon needs one more level to Digivolve. And I am very clearly lacking an ultimate level Digimon right now. I forgot to put Magna Angemon in. I should have put Magna Angemon in my team. My team is just too dang slow right now. Randomizers only had a bug fix update from what I can see. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's fine. I'm just going to wait on doing the Dawn randomized playthrough until there's a significant update for it, if it comes to it. Or we need, like, one more fight. Soul Vanisher? Okay, bro, it's not that serious. Need, like, one more fight to make sure that we... Oh, wait, is this a cutscene? Oh, hello. Crap, Leomon. Oh, you managed to make it this far? That's too bad. Oh, she definitely looks mind-controlled. Look at her. First of all, her forehead is massive. But second of all, look at the vacant look in her eyes. This is as far as you'll go. Tee-hee. You know someone is either A, evil, or B, mind-controlled when they start saying a tee-hee music note at the end of their sentences. Hearing Asuka say tee-hee is odd no matter how you look at it. That is Asuka, isn't it? Don't let your guard down, Sonya. I got a bad feeling about this, considering all that's happened. Something's got to be up. I had no idea fighting was so much fun. Flames and light across the field, electricity and ice through the air. To win over and over, everything bursting and spilling apart. Destroying everything until nothing but dust remains. Alright, calm down, bro. It's not this serious. When did you become a murder poet? Isn't it just exhilarating? Oh, you also watch Dr. Stone? Based. What on earth is she going on about? She thinks it's a slam poetry session, bro. Did she eat something weird earlier or something? Acquiring strength, gaining power, don't you get it? Weak, easily breakable things deserve to be broken. And that's why I'm gonna go ahead and break everyone here. Yo, Mermaidmon. It's so unfortunate that the stars didn't align for us to get Ancient Mermaidmon in this playthrough. We're definitely gonna do another, the Scrap Leomon takes up 2 slots? We're definitely going to do another Lost Evolution playthrough down the line, though, and we'll get Ancient Cosmon and Ancient Mermaidmon when we do it. Dr. Stone is an incredibly good anime. I agree, chat. Oh, this is going to be way easier than the other fight was. Okay, never mind. This is going to be a nightmare, and I hate it. Okay, only 1 sleep. Never mind. We're so back. This is going to be easy as pie. Why does the Grab Leomon take up 2 spots? Get stunned, idiot. Pretty sure the Mermaidmon dies here. Yeah. Easy. The King of Fist! Ow. That actually hurt. No, my speed stat. I need my Mega Kabuterimon to get more turns to end this. This should definitely get Garurumon to 27, which is good. was about to say something I really would have regretted there. Ooh, baby, that damage. Look at that. Dark Nail. I like to imagine that Musimon just goes up to his opponent like, oh, look, I just got a manicure. Do you like my nails? You think they look good? Yo, Hornbuster, that's his special move. Goodbye, Wild Thunderclaw. What's up with her? I'll break everyone. Huh? The one being broken is you, Asuka. Just what is going on with all of you? First Takuto, now Asuka. How boring. When I say power, I mean powerful Digimon. This one's just no good. I don't need you anymore. Huh? What's up with you? You're abandoning this Digimon? Aren't you guys partners? Huh? Where am I? Where is my tamer? Unfortunately, it's just us here right now. Where did my tamer go? They promised they'd always stay by my side. Okay, bye. Hey, where are you going? I don't know, but I must find my tamer. Nothing will come of me remaining here. Alright, see you later. I don't get what's going on, but we can't just leave things be. For now, we need to go after Asuka. Wee. Yo, Sirius, welcome to stream. Oh, the Union Room. I forgot about this. Wait, isn't there like a boss fight here? Actually, wait, I do want to go back to, Dude, I remember when we got here the first time and I was like, yo, the Union Room, bringing this back. We'll come back to this in a minute. I think there's another boss fight there. I can't remember, but I want to do some Digivolving first. Alright. Braimon. Digivolve into egg. Can I offer you an egg in this trying time? The chicken has become the egg. Alright, we're gonna degenerate you into Kakatorimon very soon. You need to become Garurumon. Every time I go to Digivolve my Digimon, I hit square to, which would be, like, what I have X mapped to on, my PlayStation controller, on my legit PS47 I'm playing this on. But, I lost my train of thought. Oh, in Dawn and Dusk, you hit square to open the Digivolution menu, so I hit it every time in this, but in this game, you just hit X. You need to get to level 32, which you're almost there. You need to get to level 40 and become Hercules Kabuterimon. Getting there. You need to be 41 for Seraphimon. Getting there. You need to get to level 30 for Shajinmon. Getting there. You should be good to go now. Max level 48. Yep, 48 to become Ancient Garurumon. We'll make it happen. And then you would become Digitamamon. Ability 7. And you need to degenerate down into Kakatorimon at level 21. Alright. That all looks good. Put you in, get a full team of ultimates right here. Have I had any other quests pop up? Whoops. Why does it always default to no? Why would have I clicked on the quest PC if I didn't want to use it? You have to go pretty out of your way to press on the thing. Alright, no new quests. Well, let's just get ourselves back over to the Union Room, and we should be able to fight some more ultimates on the way to get some more experience. Back to the Limit Valley port. I forgot Devatamamon was the thing. How could you forget Devatamamon? He's so iconic with his, like, egg and, like, 5 bajillion eyes. Remember when he did the thing that one time in that one anime? I'm gonna be real with you. Has Devatamamon, like, shown up in anything ever other than a couple of video games? Has he been in any of the anime series? You look at all these games. Power Cutter. Is that better than... No, that's worse than Winning Punch. Keep Winning Punch. It was probably in Ghost Game. Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? Power Dark. Is Tidamon in this game? I don't think Tidamon is in this game, no. I think Cyber Sleuth might have been the first game Tidamon was in. Maybe? It's the first one I remember seeing him in. It's nice having Garurumon to actually have a fast Digimon now. Zap. Bro, I'm like out of water. Just went to take a drink of my water, and then I was like, there's basically no water in here. I've been drinking so much water today. It's very less than ideal. We still have like an hour and 20 minutes in stream, and I have no water. This is gonna go horribly. I did nothing. -4 damage. But check out this Hornbuster. Yo, sick animation. Vanish his soul. Yo, also a pretty sick animation. Always carry a gallon jug with me to my computer. Genius. An entire jug's worth of water around my computer sounds like exactly the type of risk I want to take in my life. I'm probably pretty due for building a new PC, now that I think about it. When did I build this PC? I mean, this one hasn't been giving me any problems, so I doubt I'll be... There's one of those boss chests. I forgot that was a mechanic in this game. Just have a barrel of water on hand. So true. How long have I had this PC, actually? I haven't been having any trouble with it, though, so I'm not looking to replace it anytime soon. Yo, the music in this area goes kind of hard. Very techno. Oh my goodness, a teddy bear! And Firemon is just here hanging out with Lakismon. I did nothing. I forgot you guys are Beast Digimon. Oh, that's right. They did that a lot in Lost Evolution, didn't they? They took a lot of Digimon that had been like holy or dark or what have you and just made them all Beast. Dead. Ba-da-ba. Would be great if by the time we're out of here, we have Musyamon ready to Digivolve and Digitamamon ready to degenerate. That is my hope. Yo, bust their horns. Idiots. Soul Vanisher. Aww. So close. Not the Pit Bomb! Man, I still gotta play Kid Icarus Uprising at some point on the channel. If my capture card cooperates. How long I have said that I would play that game and still haven't gotten around to it. Yo, what'd you learn? The Gate of Destiny! Alright, the Union Room teleport is right up here, right? You're massively busy? I know, right? I'm busy all the dang time, it feels like. I can't believe that Mach Galgamon went first. I can't believe the Digimon with the word Mach in its name was quick. What are the chances of that? Metal arm. Yeah, that is what you have right there, is a metal arm. I hate it here. Gauga Tornade! Oh, I forgot to go look at buying healing items and stuff at the place. Tamer Town. I should have done that. Punch him. Nice. Fork over that EXP, idiots. Can you just one-shot him, please? Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Ah, yes. Vmon Warp. Mach Galgamon is my favorite Vmon analog. Dawn is the canon game, apparently, because this is the Dawn Union Room. That makes sense, because Seo is canon. Hi! Hey guys, welcome to the Union Room. Though the Tamer Union is gone, please make yourselves at home. My name is Colonel. People usually call me Colonel, duh. We don't have time for that. We don't plan on sticking around. We're busy looking for a friend. Did you happen to see a tough-looking girl pass by here? Ah, I see, I see. Did it happen to be Asuka? I know her very well. So that means you guys must be Sonia and Hiroyuki, am I correct? Nice to meet you two at last. What's with this guy? What's going on this time? Why can't we ever find someone who's normal around here? Ah, now, calm down for a moment, my friends. Asuka has returned to the home area. You two are also quite welcome there, you know. Home area? Indeed, in order for us to create a new Tamer Union, we're all gathering together here in the home area. Many Tamers throughout the world are participating, you know. However, in order to join, each Tamer must first prove their worth. And Sonia, it appears you'll get your chance right now. And that's because... Ruh-roh. We've been discovered by the selectors. And I just so happen to have forgotten my Digivice. My apologies, Sonia, but could you take care of this? Oh no! It's a UFO! Someone call Okaroon! Whee! Yo, they jumping. That's a long drop. Hi, guys. Okay, bye. Oh, we're just straight into it. We're just kung fu fighting. What the heck? They became angels! How'd they do that? That's a mega level? You would immediately stun, you scumbag. Not the Heaven's Charm. Ow. Alright, we need some major damage quickly, because these guys hurt. Please be glass cannons. Not very glass, but it's a little in our favor, it looks like. How much does this do? Because I assume they all resist it. Still did a good chunk. Angelomon is definitely a glass cannon. We need to get a KO ASAP. Not the Golden Ripper! Well, thank you for only hitting one of my Digimon when you could have hit two of them there. Please don't kill Mega Kabuterimon. No! No! I needed him! I need him to Power Blaster you all into oblivion. Aw, dang it. He's probably gonna die before he gets another turn. Gate of Destiny did good damage. Oh, actually, the Magna Angemon took more damage than I realized, too. It's about as frail as the Angelomon. Alright, if I can just get to a Mega Kabuterimon turn or a Magna Angemon turn, we should be able to kill two of the Angels, and then we'll be good to go, I think. Thank you for living that. Stupid speed down. Dang it. Okay, you didn't hit Mega Kabuterimon at least. Stop messing with the turn order. What is going on? I hate the way turn order works in Lost Evolution. It's so much more jank than Dawn and Dusk. It almost feels random sometimes. Whatever, we killed both of them. We're good to go now. Get a little more damage on this guy before I do a res on Wergarurumon. Wow, that actually almost killed. I didn't think it would do that much. Oh, you lived that. How nice. Alright, res Wergarurumon, and then hopefully I get a turn to attack before Slash Angemon does. I feel like when you res, the turn order normally changes to go against you. It worked out. We're good. Goodbye! Alright, that fight wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be at first. Yo, 2,000 experience. Super worthwhile. Musyamon is basically level 31, which is fantastic. I think he has to be 32 to Digivolve, though. Mega Gain Guard. No, thank you. Digivice detected. Undercover Tamer discovered. Yada yada. Confirmed Tamer rank's ability. P rank potential 71%. Remove limiter. Ruh-roh. Those guys are difficult when they transform into monster mode. Good luck, Sonya. I'm counting on you. Oh, this is a back-to-back as well. Very glad that we went back to Digivolve and stuff earlier before getting into this fight. No, not the freeze erase. Ow. Stupid. Can we stop with all the speed down? Jeez. Who told you guys to get in this formation? What is this formation that you're in? Hornbuster! Ooh, big crit, big crit. And a paralysis. You love to see it. Things that I love to see. This right here, officer. Yo, we absolutely crit that one dude to oblivion. What the heck? Poor guy. Not the Hypno Wave. Wait, does that actually, like, inflict sleep or confusion? I hate it here. No, you didn't wake up my other Digimon that I needed to wake. And a stun? Come on. Oh, and it was knockback, so now Digitamamon is here for some reason. Hello. I don't know. Do this. Alright, that works. Formation, that guy on the far right stinks. He's very smelly. Can't afford to have him on the team. Well, can't afford to have him on the team. Can't afford to stand beside him. Big damage, big damage. Will you please hit Mega Kabuterimon? Wake up! Wake up and help me kill this thing. It takes so long to vanish its soul. I'm pretty sure it doesn't even have a soul. Never mind, I critted soul. It's dead. Why was one of them level 31? I just noticed. Ah, Musyamon is ready to Digivolve. Let's go. And Digitamamon should be ready to degenerate. Perfect. Perfect. Yo, Wolfclaw, the classic. Is it better than Gale Kick? It is, just barely. Nightmare Syndromer. Syndromer. I win. Amazing, Sonya. Absolutely magnificent. You simply must join our cause. That's right. I need to give you our Digiport address words. Our wonderful home area, you see. It's on Graphics Board Continent. Obtained a key item. Task North address. East City key. Graphics Board Continent has 4 areas and 4 cities. In those 4 cities are 4 champions protecting their title. If you defeat all 4, the Coliseum will allow you entry into a competition to decide the top tamer in the digital world. Right, I remember this now. This is so weird because the game takes such a sudden turn. This feels so out of nowhere, everything else that is happening in the game, and then you get to this and he's like, yes, you must become the champion of the Coliseum by going to the 4 cities. That is known as the World Championship. No, I already said we're not playing Digimon World Championship. We're not doing that. That game sucks. What I just gave you is the address to Graphics Board Continent, as well as the key to the first city, East City. Beat the champion there, and you can move on to the next city. Defeat Coliseum Championship? What's with that carefree attitude you've got? If you're gathering tamers, then shouldn't you stop the selectors? My, you just don't understand, my dear Hiroyuki. In order to stand even a chance against the selectors, we need tamers of silver, or preferably higher rank. There's no point in gathering weak tamers, you know. And that's where the Digi Coliseum comes into play. We were able to restore it using old leftover data. Now, thanks to that, the tamer ranking system has been revived. Using that, we can measure a tamer's strength and potential. It's all for the sake of the new Tamer Union's victory. What is happening? Now then, I shall be awaiting you at Graphics Board Continent. Who are you? Farewell, my friends. What on earth was that about? Both he and what he spoke about worry me a bit. Guess we should check out this new address back at the Digibase. Oh, we're back at the Digibase. Great job, Sonia. We'll start investigating this Graphic Board's Continent address. More importantly, about that Colonel guy, don't you think there was something off about him? Yeah, he's mentally insane. Wasn't he fighting against the selectors too, though? No, he was standing there as I fought against the selectors, bro. Even if he is a bit strange, I don't think he's any threat to us. Enemy or not, there's something about him that creeps me out. Felt like he didn't truly mean anything that he was saying. All the while giving that polite smile. It was totally weird, wasn't it? However, I'm interested in this Graphics Board Continent. Sounded like there were quite a few tamers there. If what he's saying was true, does that mean Asuka, Yui, and Takuto are there too? We'll do our best to investigate things further. Can you wait a little longer? Yeah, it's alright with us. In the meantime, why don't we do some quests? Probably won't get a chance to do more for a little while. Why don't you go check the quest PC? Alright, I just did quests. Be-do-do-do, be-do-do-do. Alright, we got some digivolving and degenerating to do first and foremost. We are getting to the point where we're going to be running into Mega level Digimon, because over at the next continent is when you, like, run into Wild War Greymon and Metal Garurumon and whatnot, so... I think we might be a little behind pace on Digivolutions. Maybe just a bit. Probably because we have all these quests that need specific Digimon that I haven't been doing any of. I think there are more farm quests in this game than the other games. Yo, shout out to Skull Balukimon, by the way. What an awesome Digimon. You can degenerate back into Kakatorimon. Bum, 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 bum. And you're going to have to degenerate again down into Biomon. And then we go straight to Zukaiamon from there. You have to get to level 40. Level 40. You have to get to 30, which you're almost there. You have to get to 48. And you have to get to 41. You can degenerate into Biomon at 10 or higher. And you need to be able to get to level 49 to become Ancient Sphinxmon. And I also have to befriend a Pharaohmon and an Anubismon, which is not like a guarantee to get. Your max level is 49, though, so you can go straight to Ancient Sphinxmon, which is pretty crazy. Mythical beast. Species. He's a demon, bro. Power dark. Pyramid power. Encase the opponent in a pyramid of light. Dark blast and then Necro Eclipse. Incredible. Alright. So we have to get a Pharaohmon and an Anubismon. That's another hurdle we have to do. And we have to do it in the next 48 levels of Skull Balukimon leveling up. Bird to egg to bird. So true. Alright, I absolutely want to be using Skull Balukimon. Let's go look at the quest board real quick. I need to get some Digimon in the farm that I know can become Anubismon and Pharaohmon. Alright, we have 2 quests there. Those 2 quests are all we have without getting... We might try to luck it, because, like, we should have the scan data for, like, Gatsumon, Patamon, Gabumon, etc. I think I have the scan data for Kamamon now. We might try to get into some of these and knock them out real quick today, and then I'll get the rest off screen, potentially. We have a lot of farm quests. I gotta say, one thing I do like about Lost Evolution is that it shows you what Digimon you need for the farm quests. That's very good. Hey, wait. No. Don't go here. Also, we should go buy another farm island if I can afford it. We did a lot of quests, so we should have a good chunk of money. And we need healing stuff. We only have one farm right now. I want our second farm. Let me look at this real quick. Need to figure out where Anubismon and Pharaohmon are. I apologize for the awful noise. Perrymon, what do you warp into? Marukimon, okay, yeah. Yo, Susanomon. Where, oh where are the Digimon I need? Pandamon. Kinkymon, what do you digivolve into? Oh, Machine Dramon, of course. How could I not realize? Skull Greymon's plate looks so cool. Where's Patamon's tree? Or no, Salamon. No Pharaohmon. This is Apollomon, right? Yeah. Pharaohmon and Anubismon. I thought I'd spot Anubismon here. Valkyrymon, Varduramon, Ancient Cosmon. Ancient Cosmon. Next playthrough, I promise. Except they call you Ancient Irismon in this game, but we'll get to you. Don't you worry. Eaglemon. Shurimon warps into Puppetmon. Lame. Ancient Troyamon. Where the heck are these? Okay, wait. Show me Patamon's tree. Patamon has to have one of them. No, wait. I looked at this a second ago. Patamon does not have one of them. Dang it! Demodevamon might have Pharaohmon. There's the Myotismons, Lilithmon, and Lady Devamon. The Bays, as they call them. The Digi-Bays. It goes back to Machine Dramon, Ghoulmon. It's impossible. They don't exist. You can't befriend them because they aren't real. They're a figment of my imagination. Shikuamon, do you digivolve into one of them? Nah, it's /Angemon. Lame. Lucemon fall down mode. What about you? Nope. Chimeramon, what are you up to? Yeah, all the Millenniumon stuff. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Apocleumon, hello. Vmon? Why would Vmon? Oh, hey, Dynasmon is in this game. I didn't even know, actually. Alphamon, Dorgoramon, Justimon, Colamon, Pukamon. There's Ancient Mermaidmon. We'll get you next playthrough. Neptunemon. There's Ancient Volcanomon for next playthrough as well. Craniumon, Crusadermon, Hyandramon, Boltmon all in a row. That's neat. Craniumon is in this game, huh? There's Ancient Wisemon, also another one for the next playthrough. Billsmon. Oh, there's Pharaohmon. Pharaohmon is from Mummymon, who comes from Kuramon, Impmon, Wizardmon, Mummymon. Alright, so there's Pharaohmon. We need Impmon, Wizardmon, Mummymon. Okay, where's Anubismon? Though. Anubismon, you would think, would be in a holy tree. Emphasis on you would think. The stupid dot ones. Already looked at this. None of them were in this. Tentamon? For some reason? Nope. Terriermon for some reason? I'm desperate to figure out where Anubismon is. No, I already looked at this. Go further down. Wormmon's tree. It turns out Wormmon was not the answer I was looking for. Surprise, surprise. Guilmon? Question mark? Yo, Spinalmon. Examon is in this game. That's crazy to me. None of those. Guilmon's tree is yoked, bro. This is the Impmon tree, which is where Pharaohmon is. No Anubismon, though. I already looked at Doramon. Caramon? Nope. This is the Ancient Sphinxmon tree. Betamon. For some reason, Abidramon. Placiomon. Igastramon. Both of the Seadramons. Gaeomon for some reason. Siakomon's tree, though. No, it's the Ancient Mermaidmon tree. Hagurumon. Nope, we looked at that one. I'm starting to think that Anubismon is a myth. Hold up. Wait a minute. Superstarmon, what do you warp into? Justimon, that makes sense, actually. Don't talk to me. Hyildramon, what a shock. You just digivolve into a bunch of Imperial Dramons. There's Anubismon. It's in Coronamon's tree. Sunmon, Kudamon, Airdramon, Karatenmon. Kratenmon into Anubismon. And Peckmon can also get there. So Falcomon or Coronamon tree. And then, why did I click all the way out? And then the other one was like Kuramon's tree with like Impmon. Okay, let me see here. Did Pagumon work? I don't think so. You have Kudamon already, so lucky. Do I already have Kudamon? Kuramon, you can become one of them. You go up Impmon's line to Mummymon, I think. I think. Impmon to Pharaohmon to Kudamon or Falcomon to Anubismon. Okay. I think Kuramon becomes Impmon in this game. And then I need Kudamon or Falcomon. Do I already have a... Wait, did I already... Wolfen, are you lying to me? Do I have Kudamon in the farm? I do not already have a Kudamon. You lied to me. Kudamon was the choice-mon. My bad. I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember this, Wolfen. I will remember this. Alright, Kudamon or Falcomon. And then I want to make a new farm to put these idiots in. Kudamon or Falcomon. I am not seeing either. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Hold up a second. Was Biomon's line Kudamon's line? Or Falcomon's? No, it's not. Dude, my brain is turning to mush. Not Lunamon. Coronamon's line is what I need. Coronamon into Kudamon. Or Falcomon up to Peckmon, which is Chi-Chimon's line. Oh, I definitely have the scan data for, like, Hyokomon then. Okay, so Hyokomon, back to Chi-Chimon, up to Falcomon. Yeah. Hyokomon is what I want. Hyokomon. I should have the scan data for that. Do I not have the scan data for Hyokomon? Oh, there it is. I missed it. Okay. Hyokomon. And I think the Kuramon, I need to double check that Kuramon can do what I need it to do. And then I want to put the two of them in a farm with each other to make sure that I don't lose track of them. So I'm going to go buy a new Digifarm for it. Double check. Which one am I double checking? Impmon. Does Impmon not have its own tree? What tree is Impmon in? Is it Black Agumon's? No. Demodevamon's? No, that's Pagumon. Oh no, it is Impmon. It's right there. I missed it. Alright, Kurumon can only go in the direction I need it to, basically. So it goes Impmon, then it goes Wizardmon, then it goes Mummymon, and then Mummymon becomes Pharaohmon. Okay, cool. That one's very straightforward. Alright. Let's go buy a new farm island from Tamer Town. And then, depending on how much money we have left, we'll look at buying some healing items and whatnot while we're there. Away! Tamer Town. There are a bunch of Digiports over there we didn't turn on. Or we just never even got to. I think you go to those Digiports from the north going down, actually, now that I think about it. Hello! I would like to buy an island for 30,000 bits. Alright, the first one we named Itachi. What Akatsuki member do we do here, chat? We have best boy from the Akatsuki. We gotta get best girl from the Akatsuki. Get Konan in here. Yes. Alright. Kisame best girl, of course. I'm realizing now that I think Pharaohmon is dark and Anubismon is holy. But no, wait, we're going the Karatinmon route, so we actually want bird the whole way through. So we want dark bird, if that's an option. I'm not seeing dark bird. Holy bird, dark machine. They really don't have any overlap. Why is there a forest and a tropics board that are both the same thing? Isn't Konan the only girl in that group? Technically, Karin is a member of Akatsuki and is a woman, but Team Taka barely counts as Akatsuki members, so yeah, it's basically just Konan, yeah. I really can't do dark and bird. You really gonna do me dirty like this game? Let's just do dark board, and then, like, if we could choose music or whatever, put in something that's good for birds. Dark board has been installed. Yeah, then I want bird song. Bird song is literally called bird song. I didn't include Karin. It's technically only Sasuke that joins. Sasuke is definitely more Akatsuki member than Jugo, Suigetsu, and Karin, but they all put on the cloak and go do the stuff that Toby tells them to do, so you know. All I'm saying is that when I play Naruto Duel every day, and it has the little modifiers that help you guess who the Naruto character of the day is, it considers all Taka members to be members of Akatsuki. So. What happens when you renovate the island? Oh, you just get a different terrain or background music board. All right, we don't want to do that then. Any goods that I want to buy? Ongoing effect weapon creation. This says specific experience, but specific experience isn't a thing in this game anymore, right? You know what? Just give me a mysterious jar, and I'll take a small birdhouse, and we'll see if those actually help with experience gain at all. I'm not worried about anything else right now. Santa Claus rules. If you put on the Akatsuki cloak, you become an Akatsuki member. So true. Alright. No, not DS Wireless. No, wait. The Pandamon is the item dude, right? Yeah, hello. No equipment worthwhile. Consumable items, though. Restore HP by 1,000. I definitely want some of these. Give me some of those. And Ether. We're good on these. We're good on these. I can't buy, like, the medicine, like, the mass healing item. I want the healing item that hits, like, multiple Digimon at once. Oh, well. All right, there we go. We're good on buying stuff. Now, let's go back. Back to the past. Samurai Jack. Back to the Digibase. Do. Hello. need to go in here now. Working everything out slowly but surely in my head of what I'm trying to do here. Hyokomon, you go to... Oh, that's right, there's an expedition team in this game. I forgot about that. You go to Konan. Man, I wish that were me. What? Who said that? And then we'll put Kurumon over here. Hyokomon needs to degenerate into Chichimon and then digivolve into Falcomon. And then Kurumon needs to digivolve into Impmon. Yes. This is what we need. Level 5. And I don't care about stats on these guys at all. Level 11, which is your max level. I just need to get a Pheromon and an Anubismon so that I can digivolve into Ancient Sphinxmon. Which is actually a pretty cool requirement to have a Sphinxmon and an Anubismon and a Pheromon, because it's the whole Egyptian thing to get the Sphinxmon. That's cool. Wait, where am I going? I need to accept the quest now. Whoops. Whoopsie. And now we just do quests until we're done with quests. Desert Apple Discovery Operation! Get me in there, Ogremon. Hello, Ogremon. Hey, Sonia, hear me out. I'm starving. I hear that eating a single golden apple from Pixel Desert will totally fill you up. Really, really want to eat one? Go get one for me. You can ask Tentamon for details. Ask Tentamon. Tentamon? Tentamon? Where's Tentamon? Is Tentamon at the desert of which you're speaking? I haven't been to Pixel Desert yet. How do I get to Pixel Desert? Tentamon's in Pixel Desert. Okay, yeah, where's Pixel Desert, bro? You've forgotten an important piece of the puzzle here. Where is Pixel Desert? Dude, I have a Skull Balukimon. I love it here. Put Skull Balukimon in Time Stranger. Let me ride him as a mount, cowards. That's Login Mountain. Oh, hey, that's Pixel Desert. So, south of Magnet Mine. I assume Magnet Mine and then trying to find a way down is going to be... Oh, it's probably going to be a dig thing, though, isn't it? I bet I need a Digmon. I'm going to need something that can dig. Can Skull Balukimon dig? That would actually be so based if you could dig. I'm just saying, it would mean the world to me. Cut! 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 Can you dig? I don't think you can dig. No, you can bulldoze. Cut! None? You couldn't just give, like, beetles burrow underground or something, right? Or cicadas do? I don't know. You're dive. And you're none. This is another thing I don't like about Lost Evolution. I like the concept, but I just hate the execution because it's so annoying when the game says, hey, you have to have a specific Digimon, and you don't just happen to have that Digimon. So we have to put one of our Digimon into the Itachi farm and then take out the Doromon that I have there. I think the best bet is probably going to be Kakatorimon, because Kakatorimon doesn't need... Kakatorimon still has to degenerate one more time, so it doesn't need a lot of experience right now, so we'll do that. Motherboard continent. This is the main reason I'm hoping riding Digimon aren't required to be in the party for Time Stranger. I guess we'll see. I don't think you're gonna need Mount Digimon to be able to progress in Time Stranger unless there's already been something that says otherwise. I think that the mounts are just gonna, like, make it easier for you to move, and then there are probably gonna be, like, cutscene moments like when you ride that Birdramon in that one cutscene that is unrelated to any of your party Digimon and is just a thing that like happens in a cutscene. Like a different Digimon like from the town or something helps you in those cutscene moments is what I'm expecting. But I also haven't been keeping up with the trailers and all, so maybe they've already said otherwise. Yo, Skull Balukimon, Power Dark. It's better than Dark Nail. Nail! Why have you become dark? Beep, beep, beep. There are enough mounts shown so far that I think you wouldn't get soft locked if you need a mount for something. Well, that doesn't matter, though, because what he's saying is that, like, what if you need a flying mount to progress at some point at the game, but then you just don't happen to have any bird Digimon? I think it's very possible that you could be playing through the game and just not have a bird on you. But I don't think that they're going to require you to have, like, hey, you can't proceed the game here without a bird. I don't think that'll happen, but I could be wrong. Darkness within darkness awaits you. Kaporimon. Your life is over. Bro, Soul Vanisher shouldn't work on Gatsumon. Look at that thing's eyes. It doesn't have a soul. You need a mount with wings? No, Angemon does not count. Try again. I think I need in that underground bit right there. I could be wrong, but we're gonna find out. Meteormon had a soul? Wrong! There's no way that thing had a soul after I was done with it. No shot. Got him. Oh, Guapamon only needs 2 more levels to Digivolve into Shajinmon. That's good. Dorumon! My favorite rookie! Alright, let's see if this takes me where I want to go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Mega Kabuterimon only has to get to level 40 to Digivolve into Hercules Kabuterimon, so we're getting really close to that, actually. Getting close to our first Mega, which is good because we're going to be running into Megas soon once we get over to the graphics board continent. I definitely think, and therefore hope I have the time for it, that we need to get a lot of the farm quests that we don't currently have available. We need to get them available. I think I'm going back to Login Mountain right now, but we're going to find out. Oops. Stop! Wait, is that not... How do you run? There it is. The move icon wasn't the runaway option? Come on, man. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I think we need to do a lot of the... Dang it, I did go back to Login Mountain. I knew it. I think we're going to want to get all of those, or at least a lot of the farm quests we have available unlocked and done before we go to graphics board continent. Because I think I am just a little behind the level curve right now. Just a little bit. These guys aren't even worth killing. They give so little experience. We want to be getting to Megas right about now. Shut up, Toy Agumon. Dude, I want to get the Sovereigns already. I want my sovereign Digimon. Alright, this is back in Magnet Mine. There must be another underground section somewhere in Magnet Mine that can take me to Pixel Desert. Well, I guess it's not that there must be. It's possible that the way you get to the desert is from the south instead of from the north, but I don't know where. Because that would be from the Digi Laboratory, which is the highlight haven of this game, but not really. I don't know where on earth I could have missed an underground area there that would take me further north. It seems like a pretty dead end when you got to the Tamer Union there. Man, I wish the Digimon here were a bit stronger to be more worth my time. This is probably worth killing real quick. They drop like flies. Your soul has been vanished. Chat, I've been continuing my rewatch of the Justice League cartoon, by the way. I just got done watching the Justice Lords episode, which I can't remember what the actual name of the Justice Lord episode is, but great episode. Did you give up with Digimon World Championship? Oh yeah, absolutely. Like within one stream. That game was crazy boring. I said it at the end of the playthrough that I wasn't going to do any more championship. It was just like, it was way too boring. I didn't want to play it anymore. This was just for a chest. Oh, a crystal ball. I think that's for MP up. Dang it. Must have taken a wrong turn. Make a Kabuteriumon, leave no survivors. That's fair enough. It's a personal favorite of mine. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm glad some people enjoyed it, but I could not derive any fun from it personally. But I'm glad you liked it. Now, if you like Digimon Survive, I'm not glad about that, and you should really hold yourself to a higher standard. But it is what it is. It will be faster to kill this one Kaporyamon than to try to run from it. Hate Survive, never finished it, based. Whee! I don't know why I found those stairs so fun. Gotta go this way. I didn't enjoy Survive, but got the platinum for it. I love getting platinum trophies. I was not willing to get the platinum for Survive, though. I imagine it's pretty easy to get the platinum for Survive, so long as you're willing to, like, follow a guide and put in the time. I just was not willing to put in the time. Okay, we're running into some higher level Digimon now. Maybe that means I'm going the right way. 4 playthroughs? Oh, you just have to do every route? Lame. Lame and tedious and boring. But hey, you know, that game basically plays itself with how, like, dirt baby easy it is, so. No guide needed. If you just set the game to auto and skip all dialogue, it works. Really? That's pathetic. Wait, I made it back here. Where did I miss a turn at? Chat, do you get to Pixel Desert from Magnet Mine, or am I wrong? You have to do all the routes and register all the Digimon? That makes sense, that makes sense. Where do you get to Pixel Desert from? You get to Pixel Desert from Register Jungle? That is not... Hold up. Show me this map. Hold up a second. Survive seemed to be the black sheep of Digimon. Being a black sheep of Digimon, I think, implies that it was just misunderstood or something, which is not the case. I understood that game. I understood that it sucked. Digimon has long had a history of making pretty good games and then making trash garbage games. And Survive was one of the trash garbage ones. Hold up a second. We're about to look at this dang map. I'm about to be mad. Here is the desert. Clear water blocking this this half of the continent from this half of the continent. Down, down, down. The jungle is all the way down. What is it? Is you go from the... Okay, the map isn't as bad as I thought, actually, if it does what I think. If we actually have to go from here, like if we go here, and then you go up to whatever this is, and you go up to whatever this is, and then you make it to it. But it definitely looks like you're just supposed to go south from Magnet Mine, though. Am I right? The little cutoff that's right here, it should be right here to show you, like, hey, Magnet Mine doesn't connect, but this area down here connects. I'm not as mad, but I'm a little mad. Just saying it sucks seems too nice to say to Survive. I know, right? Man, that game blows. Alright, I think I still have to do an underground thingy here, though. So where is an underground path? Over here? Maybe? I have to cut past those trees? Oh my goodness, it's a lion? Shouldn't you be sleeping? We're in the jungle? Black sheep is an idiom that describes a member of a group who is different from the rest, especially a family member who does not fit in or a disgrace. Alright, fair enough then. Yeah, I guess black sheep would work for it. I need Kabuterimon to level up so he gets all of his MP back. Haven't got the platinum for next order. Next order platinum isn't too bad. It takes a while, but I mean, it's definitely more fun than trying to get the one and Survive. The only thing that's really annoying about the platinums in the Cyber Sleuths, to me at least, in the Cyber Sleuths and in next order, is getting all of the cards. It's like the cards in the Cyber Sleuths and then the medals in next order. But getting the medals in next order isn't that bad. You just have to do a little bit of a grind of going to material spots. But I'm used to a little bit of a grind when it comes to platinum trophies, to be honest. I don't really mind it usually. Oh, it's the medals in Cyber Sleuth and then the cards in next order? Do I have it backwards? The collectibles. We all know what I mean. I'm gonna see if this is a boss chest I can beat or not. Save the game just in case something goes horribly wrong. Ah! Oh, it's the DNA Digivolutions from O2. Oh no, my MP! I forgot! That could be a problem. Cyber Sleuth's trophy needs online fights, which I dislike. Yeah, that's fair. I think that usually when you do those online fights, you just end up running into bots, though, and it's, like, really easy to get. Oh, these guys are made of paper mache. This is going to be easy. I don't remember having trouble with it, but I inherently don't like online trophies, so I feel you on that. How is... Wait. Skull Balukimon has a sword? This is gonna be worth it. KS, can I pay you to do the grind for me? Whoa, hold up. How much money are you talking? Not the Kachina bombs! Or whatever that word was. You can get the online achievements versus bots. Yeah, that's what I thought. Which is still kind of annoying, but it's not too bad. I tried Cyber Sleuth Online recently, got no connection to anything, not even bots. I think you have to do, like, something that's a little different. The trophy says that you need online stuff, but I think you can do some different kind of fight that is just straight bots. I don't remember. If you look up a guide, I'm pretty sure it's not actually that hard to do. There's, like, a way to trick it, basically. I think. But I did that so long ago. I got that trophy so long ago. I just do not remember. All I remember is that I didn't really have trouble with it. I don't remember the platinum for Next Order being that bad. For, like, grinding it out and all. But also, I've done, like, grinds for Tales of games and whatnot to get platinums before, and some of the older Tales of games, basically every Tales of other than Arise, doing the grind for those, that it takes a hot minute. You gotta do a lot. Terrafang! Oh, this is a great move for you to get, finally, some coverage. Rapid Fire Bow! How fun. I just realized that I need to Digivolve Gawapamon before we make the trek to Pixel Desert. Oh, we're gonna get the platinum in Time Stranger, don't you worry. We're doing that. Rapid Fire Bow is a great weapon. Yeah, it rapid fires arrows. How could it, like... How could it not be incredible? I'm already in the grind for Monster Hunter World, Ice DLC, and Wilds. Yeah, it sounds like you got your plate full. We're most likely going to play Time Stranger back-to-back. That's true. We're probably going to do a Time Stranger playthrough, then immediately do a Time Stranger NG Plus playthrough as soon as I finish the Time Stranger playthrough to pick different Digimon. And then I'll probably take a little bit of a break before doing a Redux of Time Stranger next year. To be straight up with you. We are going to play so much of that game when it drops. Playing Cage 3, trying to get Ultima Weapon. Yep. Sour Cherry Flan can choke. I'm sorry. Which one was the Sour Cherry Flan? Which minigame was that? I don't remember which each individual flan is. I just remember that the, I think the orange one is the picture-taking one in Corona. Level 42 to become Jumbo Gamamon, which you can get to level 42, so that's what you're doing. We just got to get you to level 42. Oh, let me check real quick. Can the Kakatorimon degenerate in the farm? Should be able to. Nope, one level shy. Oh, it's the sledding in Olympus? Yeah, I could see that one being annoying. I don't think I had trouble with it in my most recent playthrough, but I could definitely see getting stuck on it. Whee! The real The real pain of platinuming, not getting Ultima, but platinuming Cage 3 was the stupid Verum Rex minigame trophy. I remember that one being really annoying when I was getting the platinum. Have you ever played Mafia 1? No, I have not. Whee! I find these up and down sections so fun and exciting for some reason. Bum, 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 bum. Oh no! A bug! Die. Would you get this ROM? Are you playing on OG hardware? I am using a ROM. I don't remember where I got it. Was this one of the ones that Wolfen gave me? I probably got it from Vim's Lair. And by that I mean I got it from my legit Nintendo store. Okay, so you still think Dawn and Dusk are superior to Lost Evolution? Yes. Buffalo Breath? You're a buffalo? Oh, everybody's got a water buffalo. Na, 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 na. Oh, did I get this one from you, Wolfen? That makes sense. I thought that I did. Yeah, I still think that Dawn and Dusk are better than Lost Evolution. Yeah. Lost Evolution is still really fun, though. There's what I need right there. How do I get to that? Lilymon? Why are you so fast? Not the flower cannon! You would crit. No, my attack! Dude, Mega Kabuterimon Red is killing it. Everybody's got a water buffalo. Yours is fat, but mine is slow. Everybody's got a water buffalo. I gotta go watch that again. What's the Mega for Balukimon? Ancient Sphinxmon. You gonna stream Time Stranger when it comes out? I'm gonna let you take a guess. I want you to think of what you believe is the most likely response to that question. And I'm 99% sure that whatever your guess is the correct answer. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, you just go down right there. Hornbuster! Sorry, Ultimate is the English dub? In English, Ultimate is right before Mega, yeah. And then Ultimates are Megas in Japan. I don't understand the question. I also love Skull Balukimon's design. Skull Balukimon is incredible. It's very fun to get to use him in a game here. Cass is gonna record Time Stranger, put it in a time capsule, and unearth it for a watch party 10 years later. Genius. Genius. Terrafang. Oh, yes, the Wormmon Warp. I've been waiting for this moment. Let me in. All right. Pixel Desert, slowly but surely, here we come. Oh my goodness, a fox! Oh, we should get the scan data for Cubimon while we're here, because I think there's a Cubimon quest. Are you getting the new Pokemon game? We will most likely play Legends ZA, yeah. I might not play Legends ZA right when it drops, because it comes out like 2 weeks after both Ghost of Yotai and Time Stranger. So we'll see how that all shakes out. But I am planning to play Legends ZA. My condolences, Chaos. What, for playing Legends ZA? I don't know, Legends Arceus was, like, fun enough. Legends Arceus was probably the only good the only good Pokemon game that I had played in the past, like, I don't know, 8 years. It still had a lot of the basic Pokemon problems, but overall it was pretty fun. Also, I like Mega Evolutions, so. Time Stranger drops, Chaos goes live with Genshin Impact. Genius. I played Genshin Impact for one stream, and I was like bored out of my mind, so I never went back to it. You're one of the few people I've met who say they like Megas? What? What, Pokemon Mega Evolutions? You're not meeting a lot of people. All right, we made it to Shadow Heck. What people have you been meeting? I mostly meet people who love Mega Evolutions. Who are the people you're meeting Nintendo employees? I thought that Nintendo were the only people, and then the occasional actually person on Twitter who wanted to seem smart who didn't like Megas. I'm in another stream community that's full of haters. I'm one of the few who likes Megas. You should get out of that stream community. They're messed up. Mega Evolutions is like the best thing that Pokemon ever did. It was one of the last bastions of them actually making something good. I love Megas, but I prefer regional forms more. I'm gonna be honest, I think I like the concept of regional forms maybe a bit more than I like Megas. However, I think that Nintendo doesn't do very well with the regional form gimmick, to be honest. They have some good regional forms, but a lot of times Nintendo's regional forms just kind of make me think like, whatever. But maybe that's just because I played Pokemon Insurgence, and Pokemon Insurgence had some phenomenal regional variants. Nintendo's have never really lived up to, like, Delta Gardevoir from Pokemon Insurgence, or Delta Haxorus, Delta Hydreigon, a bunch of just, like, truly incredible ones. I did see Mega Dragonite, yes. I think that the hate for Mega Dragonite is overblown, but I also don't think Mega Dragonite is all that good. I think Mega Dragonite is fine. It's about what I would expect from a Mega Dragonite. I don't love it, but I also think that a lot of people are saying it's, like, awful, and they're over-hating it. Yo, Mega Beedrill is great. Poison Rain. Better than Power Water. Electro Blaster. Yeah, I don't agree with the person in chat who was saying the only thing that matters about Megas is, like, what their stats are and all. The only thing I care about with Pokemon is what they look like. I could not care less about how good they are in, like, competitive or meta or anything. Because competitive Pokemon is unfun garbage because it's an RNG fest of trash. And I say that as someone who played a lot of competitive Pokemon in Gen 6 and 7. I hate competitive Pokemon, and I couldn't care less about if a Pokemon's, like, stats are well distributed or whatever. I only care about if it looks cool or not. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I was already in the correct underground area and I was just supposed to go to a different underground spot. Possible. What on earth? Wolfen, ban that person. Did the Volcamon just run away? Bye, Volcamon. When's the Digimon Masters Redux? When I'm dead and in the dirt. Oh no, I don't have the key for this, do I? I thought it was me getting banned? No, not you. The person who said the other insane thing. That's like... I'm not gonna repeat it for the... I'm not gonna repeat it, but that's the kind of thing that when you see someone say it, you just, you know, that person just needs to go. Yo, Volcamon bulky? Okay, bye, Volcamon. Repeat it for us in the other chat? No. Be glad that you were in the other chat and didn't have to see it. Is this a rated PG chat? No, this chat is not rated PG. Don't I have it in my... I at least have it on my Twitch chat rules. Yeah, my Twitch chat rules just say try to keep cursing to a minimum. You won't get timed out for cursing here and there, but don't be excessive with it. This ain't a PG chat. I don't know. I don't think there's anywhere in my YouTube stream that I can put like a rule thing like I have on Twitch. You gonna try Digimon Rumble Arena? Just got the English translation patch. Digimon Rumble Arena came out in English, and I already played it. Am I insane? I played Digimon Rumble Arena, chat, right? That game came out in English? I played it when I was a kid. And we played it on the channel a while ago. What's your opinion on convergence Pokemon like Wiglet? I don't know what you mean by convergence Pokemon, but Wiglet is stupid. The MMO? The MMO? You talking about Digimon Masters? Digimon Rumble Arena is a, like, 2D fighting Digimon game that came out on, like, the PlayStation 2 and GameCube in, like, the early 2000s. And then it had a sequel called Digimon Rumble Arena 2. Am I missing something? Oh, there's a Korean MMO. Completely wrong game. Is it? There's a Korean MMO now? They mean Super Rumble. Super Rumble. Never heard of it. Divergent Pokemon are like divergent evolution in animals where the Pokemon change looks to become a new species in another region. Okay, so it's just another word for region variants, basically. Except they get different names. Wiglet looks stupid. That's all I have to say on the matter. It's like Masters Online, so it's garbage. Hornbuster. Get Terrafanged, idiot. It looks way better than Masters Online for what I can see. Okay, but, like, is it, though? I don't have a lot of faith in a Digimon MMO, especially one that Bandai hasn't been advertising to my knowledge and is just run by some Korean company. I'm glad chat is bumping today, by the way, because, man, I have been lost and just wandering. Just wandering around, making no tangible progress other than getting experience. I want to get the key to unlock the port here, and then I think I need to go back underground to get to the desert. But I want to unlock the port here because we don't have a Dig Digimon in our team normally, so I need to be able to warp back here so I don't have to bring a Digmon again. Why is the key to this place so far away from the gate? Could be right there. That is a spear with fins on it. How is that of any help to me? We're gonna be so behind on getting Zukaiamon at this rate. I just need to get into this port, bro. Just let me hit the port. Behold, the gate of destiny. Let me in! Let me in! What would you learn? Hydro Tornado, that seems fun. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Kakatoriumon's gonna be level 40 by the time we get back. We're gonna get back, and Kakatoriumon is gonna have become a Digitamamon again. Man. What is the deal with Shadow Heck? Why is this place laid out like this? Oh, another chest. Could be what I need. Nope. A flaming wheel. It'd be fun to play a Digimon MMO and make a guild for us all. Yeah, but that only matters if the MMO isn't garbage. Because, like, Digimon Masters Online sucks. Also, you said the Korean MMO had an English patch? It's not been, like, officially released in English? That sounds like a mess waiting to happen. Soul vanishing. It is an official patch? Okay, it's not a patch then. That would mean that it's been released in English. Oh no, skeletons. Spooky scary. Yeah, Volcamon is a coward. He keeps running every single time. Alright, you're dead. That's gonna make this easier. I was so bored I went back in Platinum Digimon Survive. Man, that's advanced level bored right there. Well, there's nothing here worthwhile. Where is the key to this place? Ah! I wish you had a 3-target move. Gate of Destiny. Getting close to some megas, though, which is pretty cash money. Dang it. Alright, all we have to do is kill these two, and then the Volcamon will run away, as he always does. Get paralyzed, idiot. Why is your attack called Buffalo Breath? Destiny of Gates. Man, Volcamon is fat. Don't run. Oh, get stunned, idiot! No running this time, buddy! You'll die like a man and you'll like it. The Earth Spirit, yo. Up this way. Beep, beep, beep. One lone Weregarurumon stands at the front of the pack. Bum, 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 bum. Ah! Go away. It's about time to end stream. At this rate, I'm just gonna have to gate disc out of here and call it a loss. Oh, I didn't get the scan data for that Cubimon, did I? Dang it, dang it, dang it. We'll get it next time. We'll get him next time, Chief. Oh my goodness, he actually stayed on the battle? What an idiot. Die. Thank you. Come on, where the heck is the key to this place? Was it back over near the gate and I missed it? Money? You know what? Get me out of here. This was a failed expedition, I've decided. We'll get back to Pixel Desert next time, and we'll also pick up the scan data for Cubimon while we're at it. You know, at least we got a lot of experience. That was pretty worthwhile. Should definitely be able to degenerate Kakatoriamon now. And the other Digimon we have going on over here. Alright, Kakatoriamon, you need to degenerate down into Biomon, and now you go straight to Zukaiamon from here. I think the gate was at the east side of the map. I found the gate. I couldn't find the key. I didn't have the key for the gate. I walked up to the gate and pressed A on it, and it said, "You don't have the key, idiot." And then I tried to find the key. And alas, I could not find the key. Truly, it was, the days of our lives. Got gaslit and gate kept. Gate kept? I did, man. I did. I got girl bossed into oblivion at Shadowheck. I got girl bossed and Lady Devamon wasn't even there. What a waste of my time. Alright, it gives us Impmon, who goes to Wizardmon, to Mummymon, to whatever the other thing is. And you need friendship for Wizardmon. I'm probably going to need to get a... whatchamacallit for that. You need to degenerate to Chi-Chi-Mon, so you can digivolve into Falcomon. I'm probably going to have to get the farm good for friendship to be able to get Wizardmon, now that I think about it. In fact, I'm going to go buy that right now, because otherwise I will forget. I forgot to put the farm goods in there for experience up, actually, now that I think about it. Bird. Bird, bird, bird. A bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Whoops. Alright, so now you digivolve into Falcomon at level 10. Good. Wait, did I degenerate the Kakatoriamon? I did. And you need to... now you just digivolve normally, so you need to digivolve into Birdramon at level 17. And you already have the friendship you need. Alright, let's go grab the friendship farm good and put it in there, because we need the Wizardmon to get the friendship. We need Impmon to get the friendship to become Wizardmon. If we don't do that now, I'll definitely forget next time. And then after we do that, we'll probably wrap up for today. We will definitely wrap up for today. Yeah, we're a little over 3 hours. After that, we'll wrap up for today, and then when we come back next time, we'll, to actually find Pixel Desert, maybe. I'll try. Keychain. Let's go slap this down in the Konon farm. Womp, womp, womp. Whee! Wait, where am I going? I'm going to the Digibase. Whoops. Hello, I'm back. Whee! Alright, let's get this done real quick, and then I'm gonna go have dinner. Farm goods. I only have space for one farm good? Well, then it has to be the keychain. Oh, no, you can put more. So you can also take the mysterious jar for experience, and then it will let me put another one. So we will also put the small birdhouse for experience. Train. Petting glove. You are the one who needs friendship. 75% chance, though. Failed. 45. Failed. Alright. Already pretty close, though. I don't know if you're gonna need friendship, but, you know. Odds are that you probably do for, like, Peckmon or something, so let's just get that friendship up. 67. Aw. Alright, cool. That honestly might be enough, but we can easily do some more training later if we need to make sure it's all good to go. Alright, sick stuff. Decent amount of progress. Did some quests, went through a lot of story. We're coming up on graphics board continent, which is pretty great. Means we're getting to mega enemies soon. This Doraemon is not supposed to be in the party, but we'll fix that next time. But, yeah, Skull Balukimon, Mega Kabuterimon Red, Magna Angemon, Wergarurumon, Shajinmon, and then we have the Biomon, or no, Chi-Chi. No, it is Biomon now. The Biomon that's on its way to Birdramon. So we're well on our way to getting all of our preferred megas. Pretty good stuff. Good progress on getting experience and all, at least today. Save the game. Save. Isn't one of the Sovereign a giant red bird? Yeah, Zukaiamon. That's what our Biomon in the farm is going to end up becoming. Alright, sick. We're all done. For those of you watching after the fact, make sure to check the description and whatnot, my Discord and Twitch channel and etc. And I hope you're looking forward to more Digimon Story Lost Evolution. Leave a like, smash that like button, subscribe. Don't turn on the bell for notifications. I upload way too many videos for that. Just subscribe and like the video. You don't need to hit the bell. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Till then, farewell. Alright, chat, we are all done for today. I will be back tomorrow at 3 CST with more Donkey Kong Bonanza. Tuesday, 3 CST, will probably just be more Lost Evolution on Tuesday. And then Wednesday will be more Donkey Kong Bonanza, I think is the plan, unless I think of something else to stream on Tuesday, but we'll see. But yeah, thanks for coming to stream, everyone. I'll catch y'all next time. Till then, farewell.